Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Octopath Traveler. Hopefully, you all are doing well. Last time we had just finished up Alfin's story, I believe it was, for the second chapter, and now we're going to move on to Haanit's second chapter. We have two more chapter 2s left before we move on to chapter 3s. However, I'm probably going to take a break from this game once we finish these last two chapter 2s and do a different game for a little while. Once we're done with like a shorter game, I'm going to come back to this and we'll do at the very least the chapter 3s, possibly even just the other half of the game. But anyways, let's go ahead and hop right into her second chapter. Okay, yep, just a recap. Stoneguard, this is where Master said he would. I didn't catch that last word there. Wohagen, dost thou perceive his scent? Something about this place confuseth and troubleth thee, but no matter. Thou hast done well to bring in us here. Now it is my turn to lead in the hunt. But this is a large and sprawling settlement, not like our forest home. Now, child, thou needest not fear. We will ask in the people, someone is bound to know of Master.
Well,
I'm glad thou agreest. Now where to begin the search? The alehouse, of course. Master's known anywhere in this town, it would be there. Alright, speak for the tavern. It's right up here.
Welcome.
What can I do for ye, lassie?
greetings.
A bowl of that broth, if thou wouldest. Answer me a question.
All
The broth is easy enough. As for your questions, you'll have to ask the question before I can tell ye if I have an answer, if I have any.
So then,
Knowest thou of a hunter named Sonata? Believe he sojourned here some moons ago. Aye, I know him. But I ain't seen him around for a spell now. Already taken a visiting a woman named Natalia. It's got an house out in the on the edge of town.
so then,
Natalia, that name sounds unfamiliar to me. I think in the landlord. If you don't mind me prying, lassie, you don't happen to be apprentice, do you?
yes.
I am.
Ah,
I knew it. Used to talk about ye all the time. He did when he was in his cups. Apprentice who's nothing like him, strict and straight as an arrow. Not time for foolishness, any folly, he'd say. Soon as you mentioned his name, I reckon he was one and the same, and with you matching his description and all. I'll take that as a compliment. Will you now?
Oh,
What is this, Hagen?
damn.
Something has happened. Come on, girl. We must follow in him. Well, the Shakespearean language is throwing me off. Oh, we got an encounter.
This bodeth ill.
Why ever did Hagen react in such a manner? An astute question. If I may posit, Hagen is a species known as the direwolf, yes? It is said that the wolf's sense of smell is 100 million times more sensitive than that of man. Amongst wolves, direwolves have the most sensitive noses of all. I would possess that when he entered the city, he was overwhelmed by all the smells common to such a bustling city of activity. And yet all these odors, he would be most sensitive to those he is most familiar with. You hast thou a point? I was just getting there. To wit, he detected a certain scent, namely the scent belonging to Master. Of course, we must make in haste. Or yes, precisely. Thou shouldst not lose in heart. I will listen in to one of thy lectures after our job is done. Alright. Oh, right here.
Hoi.
Shoo, ye mangly beast, go bugger off.
At your service.
My dearest Natalia, what a delightful coincidence, fancy running into each other here.
How are you?
I fancy that. I was just returning from the market.
It is an honor.
But what a burden you are shouldering, my dear. You must allow me to deliver it for you. That is all I have. That is all I have, my man here. Do it naturally.
Nay.
I'm most honored, sir, but you need it. My lady, I insist. I cannot forgive myself if you would just strain a muscle. Upon my honor, his worship never gives up, does he?
Right.
Poor lass, caught the eye of the wrong sort, found tapping with her fair looks turning every man's head. The Shakespearean language is just it throws me off. Is a wolf draped in silks, and that soldier of is making sure it don't fall afoul o' the husbands and fathers. Good lord.
Oh.
There ain't no refusing. I'm once has got the scent. Remember the miller's daughter. Speak of my stutter. So bad. So that is Hagen. Thou knowest this woman, and thou art trying to help in her. Wise creature thou art, thou seest that she is in trouble, and thou wilt the scaring off the soldier.
So then,
Is that right, Hagen?
understood.
Then letting me help. Were fearsome beasts appearing before him, the soldier wolf fleeing. A happenstance for which no one could be blamed. Oh, we got another encounter. The sheer nerve of that man. Thou cannot say that again. Consider yourself warned, Haanit. Stay well clear of self-centered men. I have little experience with menfolk, aside from my master, of course. But thou hast experience in abundance, pray telling me of their ways. Suppose I know a thing or two. There are two kinds of men in this world. Those who devote themselves to their trade or calling, and spare little thought for the fairer sex. And those who have no time for work at all, but plenty for pleasure. If that is my choice, I shall take neither. Why, Haunted, it would seem you don't need my counsel after all. Alright, so I imagine we gotta provoke them. It's annoying that you have to do these fights with just Haunted, though. You're not weak to bows, so that kind of sucks.
Come in, if thou darest.
You are weak to that.
I will not be thy prey. Visits to me. Let in my... Come in. What next?
Very much like to get a... There we go. Got the break.
Letting the hunt begin.
I'm gonna run out of monsters to summon soon. How much HP does this fucker have?
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Oh, jeez.
Holding back nothing.
God, how many HP do you have, my dude?
Letting my arrow fly and true.
These two will not die.
The hunt beginning. Visits me. What next? I will not be thy prey.
Ouchies.
Letting my arrow fly and holding back nothing.
Oh my goodness. Can this guy die?
Visits me. Letting my arrow fly and true.
Holy crap.
Letting the hunt begin. Letting my arrow fly and true.
That's the last time I'm gonna get healed. How much HP do you have?
What next? What next? Letting my arrow fly and true.
Oh, I can come back to this. Okay. Ouchies.
Letting my arrow fly and true. Letting my
Oh,
arrow
what the
fly
hell?
and true. This will help. Come in, if thou darest.
Need to get you.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
There we go. Finally.
Thou didst fight with courage.
Oh,
A monster in the middle of town. Hey, where are you going? I paid good money for you.
Hagen?
Where have you been? You left so sudden. I had no tidings of neither of you since. Where's your master, Hagen? Where's Zonata?
Greetings.
That must be Natalia. I needn't speak in with thee.
Oh?
And who might you be?
Greetings.
I'm Zonata's apprentice. I have traveled here from the dark wood.
You don't say.
His apprentice, you say? Then ye must be Haanit. I've heard tell of ye. So master spake of me,
Aye.
said ye were a fine young huntress and learning fast, no matter his ham-fisted teaching, to reason others whilst belittling himself. That soundeth like a master. He's a good man, but he gullies as a beam.
So then,
Gullies, yes. Fatuous? I don't know. Also, with a weakness for wine and dice. And yet he is honest and noble, and handleth a bow with the best of them.
'Tis true.
You speak the truth there. So where's the old rascal? If Hagen's here, he can't be far.
the truth is,
Hagen returned to our village alone. I have come here in search of master.
What?
Good gods, has something happened to the man?
Mm.
I was hoping thou couldst help me answer that.
Huh.
I fear I may not be of much help, but I'm happy to tell ye all I know.
Forgive me.
Can we talk in thine home, letting me carry some of that?
Thank you.
Oh, why thank ye.
Huh.
I wish there was more I could tell ye. Last I heard he was heading for the forest out of the hills yonder. Then nothing.
perchance,
When was this?
'Tis true.
3 months, I'd say, give or take. He disappeared before, only to show up all of a sudden a few days later. I thought this time would be the same, but then days turned to weeks, and then weeks too. I beg thee forgivest my bluntness, but how didst thou knowest him? My husband died not so long ago. Valenta was a friend of his. My husband, you see, was a soldier in service to the realm. They met when hunting monsters, and while they shared a love for hunting and ale, so they had much to talk about down at the alehouse. Then my husband grew sick, and after the funeral, Valenta started calling from time to time, and I appreciate the company. With truth be told.
understood.
Oh. I'm embarrassing you, dear. I suppose he's like a father to you. He was my teacher, but I have no kin. I was alone in the world. Master took me in, cared for me, raised me as a hunter. Perhaps he only did so because he wanted to pass in his knowledge, hunting lore that he had learned from his own ancestors.
So,
But yes, to me, he is like the father I never had.
Oh?
He must be worried sick, him being gone so long with no word. I am. Thank thee for thine help, but now I must take my leave. I'm going to the forest, though surely the trail is cold by now.
Well, well.
Do take care of yourself, my dear.
yes,
I will. May I ask one more favor? When thou next seest him, dost not tell him what I said today.
Oh?
You mean about him being like your father and all? I don't see where the harm is.
ugh.
He would never let me live it down. Doubtless true, now that you mention it. He's just the sort who tease a poor girl for speaking her heart. Alright, it'll stay our little secret then. Thank thee. Alright, exit town. Go up this way. To the woods. Not the woods, but whatever this is. 5,000 leaves. Let's go. That was save really fast too.
Now, let us hunt him.
Oof. Alright, I don't know how this fight's gonna go.
I'm ready.
Honestly, I'm not even gonna fight them. Unless like Kate shows up, it just seems like any sort of battling just isn't worth it. Rockfall, no way around. It's not recent. By the length of the shoots growing on it, I'd say 1-2 months ago.
So then,
Remembers thou this place? Is this where thou leftest him? I do not mean it like that, little one. Thou handlest all the way to the village for help. Thou didst not betray us him, Hagen. Thou wilt turn him back and search him for another path. There's no way past this rock slide. That much is certain.
Haanit.
Listen, my girl, hunting isn't just about sticking arrows into a monster's hide. Sometimes the land setteth itself against thee, and nature herself, fickle old sow that she is. But always remembering to stop and take us in the air, look us around thee. Even if nature is thy foe, it does not mean thou must fight as her.
just so.
Instead, turn us the lay of the land in thy favor. The creatures of this forest must have found a way past. Lend us search for their trail.
This bodeth
Hagen, lend to my side. Alright, so somewhere this way. What is it? Free.
Come and go.
Holy
As
fuck!
doest thy will. Let my arrow fly and true.
That's really not your weakness.
Let the hunt begin it.
You're weak to that, though.
Let my arrow fly and true.
I might lose this battle, though, I'm not gonna lie.
This will help.
And now I'm poisoned. That's fantastic. I am absolutely fucked here. Why does she have to fight by herself? I don't understand that.
This will help. Holding back nothing.
Okay, well now you're gone. I need to get rid of this poisoning. Oh, I don't have any.
Trying this.
Are weak to that though, at least. Ouch.
This will help. So trying this.
Got the break at least. Wish I knew how much health this thing had though. What the fuck? Did it just change its weaknesses? Okay. Oh, sucks.
This will help.
Ow.
This will help.
This is gonna... Oh my lord.
This will help. Trying this.
Oh, you're not weak to fire anymore. That sucks.
This will help. So
Fucking poisoning is just really annoying.
this will help. This will help.
You know, if this poisoning wasn't hurting me constantly, it wouldn't be so fucking bad.
This will help.
It's annoying that I have to do this by myself, though. Why can't the rest of the party come with me? I'm so fucked. All I have is these. The poisoning would go away, it wouldn't be so bad. Nope, dead. Now, how am I supposed to beat that? There's nothing I can do. Am I just stuck here now? What's her? Yeah, it only wants me at level 27. I'm gonna have to find, like, some better monsters or something. So I will be right back. I think I'm going to stop this playthrough. This game is honestly starting to irritate me now. It was fun first, and I was enjoying the battle system and everything, but a lot of it is just so unfair at this point. I don't know, I was literally just doing a battle of something that I am twice the level of, if not a little bit more, and it's like one-shotting me. But yet, we do like no damage to them. It doesn't make sense. So I am going to have this be the last thing that goes up for this series. At least, or at the very least, I'm taking a break from it. Because this is just stressing me out and annoying me. So we're going to stop this series here for now. I might come back to it at some point. If I have some time to grind and stuff to get to like a ridiculous level or something. Just so we stop having this problem. But the fact that Haanit has to go into these battles, this required battle up here alone, is insane. But anyways, I'm going to end it here. Sorry if this ends up being another canceled playthrough, but this is just stressing me out too much. It's the leveling mechanics in this game are just really annoying, and the fact that you only have a slight chance of an ability to add an EXP multiplier, which is a lower chance that might I add than finding a shiny Pokemon. On top of the fact you have to wait to have a 4 times boost to your attack. So you need to have 4 BP points. Or you need to have 4 BP in order to activate the max boost, which is the only way to get a chance for an EXP multiplier. And on top of that, it only has a 0.1% chance of happening in the first place. Otherwise, you're going to be doing, thousands and thousands of just random battles without trying to get those EXP boost chances. Just to get a single level up. Why is the EXP so slow in this game? Like, I was having fun for a while, but now I'm just at a point where I have to rant about how annoying this is. So I'm going to end this here. Again, sorry if this doesn't end up continuing after this episode. I'm going to post everything that I've already recorded up to this point, obviously, but then after that, after this video is up, I am taking a break from this game because this is ridiculous. The leveling is just too frustrating. I was gonna finish the rest of the chapter 2 characters, but it's gonna be this frustrating. Wait, what's the point? So, we're gonna call it here. I don't know what game's gonna take its place. I've kind of already gotten to a point where I was enjoying Star Wars, but I don't know if I actually care enough to keep playing it. So I gotta figure out what we're gonna do next. I don't know. I might still stream today as of recording this. So maybe I'll do that for the rest of the day. But I don't want to do this. This is stressing me out too much. But yeah, I'll figure something out. Maybe after like a couple weeks of not doing this or recording any of this, or I may even take a whole month away from this game. Like I love pixel art. I have a passion for pixel art games. Or just pixel art in general is like really good. But I just don't like the leveling system in this game. I don't know if it's any better in the second game, but I don't know. Unless there's something I don't know about, that there's a much easier way to go about leveling up. Then I don't know. But I also need to level up Ulbrich, who's still like level 16. And even when I got a 5 times multiplier, he only got like 2 level ups. From like level like 25 enemies. How does a level 25 enemy with a 5 times multiplier to the EXP only bring up someone who was at level 10 like 2 or 3 levels? The enemy was like twice his level, or like 2.5 times his level at that. How did he only get 2 levels from that battle? It doesn't make sense. Anyways, I'm gonna end this rant here. I'm just being repetitive at this point. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I guess we'll figure out when to come back to this at some point if we do. If not, is what it is. There's plenty of games on the Game Pass, so we'll figure something out. But take care of yourselves and have a good one. Bye-bye.